morning everyone, and welcome back to another what I eat in a day calorie counting video. If you're new here, my name is Tracy and I am trying to lose all my Christmas weight using a calorie controlled diet. I am currently only eating up to 1400 calories a day, and today is also my weigh-in update. So this past week has been a little bit up and down. It's been really crappy actually. I have felt sick all week. I am feeling a little bit better today, but I'm just still feeling like I have no energy in me, no life in me. So I spent most of the week sleeping up until Saturday when I went back to work, and I didn't really do a lot of activity or that this week. And usually when I'm at work I'm doing quite a lot. We usually do between 10,000 and 30,000 steps a day I can do when I'm at work, but obviously last week I spent most of it horizontal, so I didn't get a lot of exercise or that in last week. Whatever it was affecting me, it didn't really affect my appetite. I had a couple of days where I was a lot under my calories, but then I had a few days where I was slightly over, not by much. I don't think I went over by 10 calories for the day. And I had planned like on Friday or Saturday to maybe use the calories that I hadn't used the rest of the week, because Ali and I were going to watch something and have like a little movie night and that, and I thought I can use that for snacks, but I ended up just not feeling that hungry. So I didn't end up using all those extra calories that I hadn't used. Yesterday I got a lovely surprise when my time of the month arrived. Usually I can eat everything in sight. There's usually not enough food in the house that will keep me satisfied when it's time of the month, but this time, I don't know if it was just because I was feeling poorly anyway, I just wasn't feeling that hungry at all. I think I'd still managed to stick within my calories. I wasn't too much under, but yeah, usually I would eat constantly the whole day and all that when it's coming up to my time of the month and that, but I just wasn't feeling it. Which is a good thing, it's a good thing, but come next month I bet you I'll be scranning everything that I can. Yeah, so I'm feeling really bloated, and when I stepped on the scales this morning I really thought I was going to get a gain, because I feel heavier today than I did when I stepped on the scales 2 weeks ago when I was doing like my first weigh-in after Christmas. I feel so heavy. So when I did step on the scales this morning, I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't get a loss, but I did get a maintain. I was still, 10 stone 13 pounds. I will keep saying 10 stone 12, but it's not 10 stone 12, it's 10 stone 13 pounds. So it was a maintain. I got a new book for my writing all my weights in. So I'm happy enough with a maintain. I don't think it's very accurate. I think it's a lot of my water retention at the time of the month and just feeling like really lousy. Obviously I was hoping for a loss, but I'm not going to bother too much about it. I don't feel like either way about it. I'm just like, oh well, it's not a gain, so I'm happy enough. I'm just still feeling really rubbish. So now I'm like, got whatever bug it is that I've got, that I'm feeling a little bit better and all that, but then I've also got time of the month, so I'm just not in the mood to really worry about it. I really did consider not stepping on the scales in that this morning, but that's just stupid. Whatever it said, and I was happy enough that it was just a maintain. Hopefully by this time next week I'll be over it and it'll reflect more accurately on the scales this time next week. Sorry, I keep looking down because I've just wrote everything down because my head is absolutely mush. I mean, it's mushy at the best of times, but right now it's terrible. So my target for last week, which I never mentioned yet, was to keep my fat figure within the range that they have set me on NutriCheck, which I think is 54.4, and I managed to do that all week. I think the closest I ever came to passing it was one day I was right on it, right on 54.4, so I was really happy that I managed to get that in check last week. And I also wanted to make sure that I was getting at least my 5 portions of fruit and veg a day, which it also shows you on the NutriCheck app. And there was only, oh sorry, I've got hair in my mouth. There was only one day last week where I didn't actually reach that. I had reached it when I put everything in, but then I didn't eat the 2 kiwis for my lunch. It was on Saturday, so that took me down to 3.3 portions of fruit and veg for that day. So a little bit annoyed at myself that I didn't think about that before I decided not to have the kiwis. Well, I had actually planned on having them after my dinner or for a snack or something later on in the day, but I fell asleep really early that night, so I didn't end up eating anything at all for my snack. But one day I was at 15.5 portions, which is quite a lot because I was putting all my ingredients for recipes through separately, so it really added up. So I think between the 2 days where I was under one day and really over, like 3 times over my 5 portions, that'll balance out, that'll be fine. And I am going to try and keep sticking to that for the rest of this week. I'm going to keep, well, not just this week, I'm going to keep that going on, unless there's like a special occasion and I just can't help having that little bit extra. And this week the target that I have set myself is no Lucozade, because I gave it up. I was drinking it loads and all that before the new year, and then I gave it up cold turkey. I was fine for the first couple of weeks, and then I got really sick last week, so I wanted some Lucozade. I was craving some Lucozade. So I've had a few bottles, not too many, but I've had a few bottles, more than I would like to have had. So this week I'm just coming off it again. I just don't want to get into that bad habit and rely on Lucozade again. Just stick to my sugar-free Edinburgh or my sugar-free Red Bull, which is only 8 calories. Like a bottle of Lucozade's like just under 200 calories. So that's a big chunky, like this is like a whole snack or something. And I'm also going to try and have no crisps this week. This is something that I don't always want to carry through, but I have noticed the last 3 weeks since I've been back tracking my calories and everything, I think every single day I have had a packet of crisps of some sort, like the Walker's Ready Salted or Wotsits or Palm Bear or something. I've had a packet of crisps every single day, and I don't want to be like that all the time. I want to try and save my crisps for like weekend treats or something. It's just crisps are my biggest downfall with things. I absolutely love crisps. I'm definitely more of a savoury tooth than I am a sweet tooth. So for this week only, I am taking crisps off the menu, and then hopefully going forward I'll just do them as like an occasional weekend treat or something like that. But no crisps this week and no Lucozade, and that is my targets for this week. The no crisps thing is probably one of the hardest targets that I've set myself yet, but I'm just wanting to have a week without crisps. Anyway, that is everything for this week's weigh-in update. I do want to say, because this is Wednesday today, it should be Wednesday when this comes out, happy birthday to Emma over at Emma Slim and World at Home. If you don't follow her, go and give her a follow and wish her a happy birthday. She is, I don't know how old she is, I'm guessing 21 years young today. So happy birthday, Emma. Hope you have a lovely day and have some cake. I believe that sins don't count on your birthday, so treat yourself. Also, let me know how all you guys are doing on your weight loss journeys, whatever journey you're on, Slim and World or calorie counting, keto or Weight Watchers. Some people say that doesn't exist anymore, I don't know. But let me know how you're all doing, because I love hearing how everybody's doing and celebrating or commiserating together. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys when I have something to eat, which will probably be lunchtime now. I think it's like the back of 11 already. Look who was keeping me company when I filmed my weigh-in update. All 3 of them are in here sleeping. They're all purring as well, really loudly. I don't know if they're excited to be in my room. So just as I was finishing my weigh-in update, I got a message from Ali saying that he wasn't feeling well at all. He felt like he was going to be sick. So he's had to come home from school. He's literally just been back a few days last week, and now he's bloody off again. It's just constantly one thing after another at the minute. So he's up in his bed just chilling. I don't know if he's sleeping or what, but he hasn't really eaten anything today. I have a packet of blueberries that have been in the fridge. I forgot about them. They were in the vegetable tray, and usually I have my fruit on the shelves so I can see it. But yeah, I think they're maybe a little bit past being able to eat fresh, so I'm going to actually make some blueberry muffins with them. I don't know how much the calories are going to be at the minute. I'll need to wait and see how many I get and then do all the calculations in that later. So I'll do that and I'll let you know what the calories are, but hopefully they'll be around 200-ish calories each. I'm really fancying something sweet. I'm not in the mood for anything to eat at the minute. It's now 2:30, so I think I'll maybe just have a blueberry muffin as my lunch, and I'll just get my dinner later on. yeah, I'm still not feeling too hungry. I also want to make some deviled eggs, which I've not made for quite a while, but I want to take them for the next couple of days for my lunches, so I want to get them made today as well. So I've left the blueberry muffins to cool down and I'm just going to have one. I got 14 blueberry muffins out of the mixture that I made. I will leave the recipe that I used linked down below, by the way. So each muffin worked out to 147 calories. For dinner tonight, I'm very hungry now because I've just had that muffin all day and I am feeling really hungry now. So we're having wraps. I've got 2 of the Weight Watchers white wraps, which is 238 calories. In each wrap, I've got 15 grams of Hellmann's light mayo, which is 30 grams in total. That's 80 calories. I've also got 3 Quorn southern fried bites in each wrap, which is 362 calories. I've got 75 grams worth of tomato between the 2 wraps, so that's 11 calories, and 75 grams of red pepper for 16 calories, and 45 grams of red onion for 17 calories. And I've got 100 grams of battered onion rings on the side for 210 calories, which means tonight's dinner is a whopping 934 calories. But like I said, I've only had that blueberry muffin today, so I've got the calories to use. And Ali's got the same as me basically, but he's got southern fried chicken strips on his, and I've also put some cheese on his as well. It's now about 9 o'clock and I never ate all my dinner. I left a whole wrap. I just started tucking into that wrap because I'm going to have it as my snacks tonight. I've just started eating into it. Yeah, I left a whole wrap. My eyes were bigger than my belly at dinner time. With the onion rings and one wrap was more than enough for me. But I'm going to have this now and I don't need to count the calories for it for a snack because I've already counted the calories for it for today. I also had a Red Bull, a sugar-free Red Bull earlier on, which I never showed you guys. That was 8 calories for 250 mils. So wait there. My total calories for today is 1,197. Leaving me with 203 calories left over. I'm not going to have anything else to eat after this wrap. This is more than enough. Do you know what I've noticed is that I don't feel hungry until I've taken the painkillers for my back, which I don't take them at the same time every day. I usually just wait until my back actually starts to ache before I take them. And because sometimes it can make me feel quite sleepy and that, and then I won't get anything done. So I didn't actually take my painkillers till just before tea time today, which is why I think this is what I think anyway. This is why I felt super hungry at dinner time and I wasn't able to eat all my dinner and that. And then I've just taken another couple maybe an hour ago and now I'm hungry again. So that's what my theory is anyway. It's my tablets that make me hungry or determine how much I eat. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.